Hey, Kinderman Writer. Family has asked that I explain a little bit about what a mesh network is, so I'm going to give that a shot. And I think I'm going to explain what a mesh network is by explaining what a mesh network is not. Imagine you're sitting at your office or desk at home on your PC. You're connected to your router in the closet, and that's connected to your internet service provider that you pay 50, $100 for a month or whatever. Then it goes out to the internet and does its magic. And on some, little website that you're going to on the other side of the world, the same kind of thing happens except in reverse. Signals come from the big internet down to some internet service provider, to a router, to some other computer, a server, whatever you. It might be like getting in your car, going to see your friend who lives in another city, and you press Google Maps. Google Maps knows where you are because you got your GPS, and it knows where your friend's house is because you've typed in an address. And when you go, you start going down your little neighborhood roads. Then you get to a bigger road, then you get to a bigger road, and finally you get to a freeway. Then you go across some long distance. You get to another city, and then you kind of go the backwards process down to the smaller and smaller roads until you get to your friend's house. You can kind of think of the normal internet that we use every day is kind of that little to big, then down to small network, the famous internet. A mesh network is probably everything other than that idea. For example, cell phones. You have your cell phone and you're driving along in your car and you're passing cell phone towers, and this mesh of cell phone towers has special hardware and special software that allows your phone to be connected to another person that you're talking to on the phone, or you're doing data, or you're doing whatever you want to do. That mesh of cell phone towers is something totally different than that kind of sit at your desk internet that we use. Also, maybe at home you've got a router, a Wi-Fi router, and you've got an extender in another part of the house, and you walk your laptop between one room and the other room, and that mesh with those two antennas and your two Wi-Fi machines has special software, special hardware to make that network connection exist. And there's a lot of different types of mesh networks. The one we're talking about here for my project is a mesh network made of phones, devices. There could be 3, 4, 5, whatever, and they're all little radio stations blasting out signals, in this case data, using the Bluetooth, and the other phones receive them. Now, the interesting thing about the project I'm working on is that there's no map. We're conceptually on bicycles passing one another, somebody going far ahead, someone going way back, farther than the phone can broadcast its Bluetooth and hear another phone's broadcasted Bluetooth signals. And so let's say the guy in the back, its radio goes off, sending its GPS position. It gets to the guy in front, or excuse me, the next guy in front of him, who rebroadcasts his position in the back so that his signal goes farther. And it kind of hops and jumps and goes. But there's no map. There's no Google Maps of your bicycle ride. The bicycles don't have to be in any particular order or place, and it's all changing all the time. So that mesh network is a different kind of mesh network. The hardware that is used is the regular old cell phone Bluetooth, and the special software is what my app does. And it's just one of many kinds of mesh networks. So hopefully that's a little bit helpful. Ask questions if you want to. In fact, if you're into doing podcasts and listening to people talk, hit like and subscribe. That always helps. But I just wanted to hopefully explain it. So guys, if this helps out, give me a thumbs up. If it didn't, give me another message on the phone to say, come on, explain more of what a mesh network is and how it works. That's the goal for the day. That's my message. This is Ken from Old Man Writer. I'll see you later.